Welcome to a demo of the public health passenger locator form that each passenger will fill out when they're about to arrive in Mauritius, either before they leave or while they're in line at the airport on their mobile device. The passenger begins by choosing either resident or non-resident, then fills out flight information such as the airline, flight number, seat number, date of arrival, and the purpose of their visit. Next, they fill out personal information such as title, last name, first name, middle initial, sex, and date of birth. Were we on the resident side of the form, there would also be a field for national ID number that would be checked against a demographic server to ensure a good match. After that, we record the recent travel history of the passenger, the countries visited during the last 6 months, and where they embarked from. After that, we have the standard symptoms screening list for COVID-19 and select the appropriate value for each of those. Afterwards, we enter in a mobile phone number and fixed phone number, as well as email address, which we have confirmed to make sure that it is accurate, nationality, and the passport number. This email address will receive a copy of the locator form after it's all filled out and submitted, as well as the barcodes that will help them locate the order number when they arrive at the airport. We collect the permanent address of the passenger here, along with the city, state, country, etc., and most importantly, their temporary address where they will be staying while they're in Mauritius. So both the proposed length of stay as well as the hotel name and location where they will be quarantining. All passengers are advised to quarantine once they arrive, both resident and non-resident, and this will help to locate anyone in case there's a need to follow up. After this, we are going to collect the emergency contact information for someone that we can get a hold of in case we need to on behalf of that passenger. Something kind of interesting is that all of these phone number fields are validated, so I have to be careful when I enter them in, for example, not to use a fake area code in the United States, because it will know whether or not that's one that actually exists and give an error if it doesn't actually exist. Like 555 is not a valid area code. After that, we give the opportunity to add either a family or non-family travel companion. This, of course, will cut down on data entry if there are many associated passengers, as well as provide a link between them within the data so that it's easy to see who is part of the same traveling party. We collect some basic demographic information as well as identity document information. And you can see that in the case of the family member, the surname was pre-filled out to try to help passengers fill this out more quickly, just in case they are indeed in line at the airport and waiting to go be processed and have the sample collected. Finally, we get a summary of all of the entered information that the passenger can check and declare that it's all correct. And after it's submitted, there's a barcode at the end of this form. The passenger can either print this, can print the attachment that's being sent to their email, or they can display the barcode on the screen for scanning when they arrive at the airport. This will help the clerk at the health desk locate the appropriate test and associate the pre-printed barcode for the sample.